If you're looking to play handpan for a more meditative setting, for sound healing, stick around. We're going to explore two different rhythms, two very simple rhythms to get you started on that meditative journey. The first of those looks like this. Doing here is I'm utilizing a heartbeat-like pulse. That's going to really help us get into that meditative state that aligns with our own pulse, our own heartbeat here. And you can play that as slow or fast as you like. But I'm not just keeping it doom, 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 doom. It's not this all the way through, because in order for it to feel a bit more musical and keep us interested and engaged, we need a little bit of diversity. Not too much so as to throw us out of that meditative state, but just enough to create that intrigue. So I'm actually playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, play that with me. Doom, 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 doom. Nice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I'm going to put in a little knock here, like this. So this knock sound is happening on the 2 and the 4. And instead of slapping, because this is a bit of a harsh sound, I'm actually using this part of my knuckle here. So the first knuckle closest to my fingernail, not the bigger knuckle here. The first knuckle closest to my fingernail. I like to use the knuckle on my middle finger, but you can use whatever feels good for you. And it's very, very gentle. Remember, we're here for getting into that flow state, into that healing state. We're not here to like groove hard, you know? So you don't have to hit it hard. It's just a very gentle knock in the space in between the notes. Right? Doom, knock, doom, doom, knock. Doom, knock, doom, doom, knock. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And this is all with one hand, because we're going to use this other hand in a little bit. But you can practice this with your weak hand as well, just so that you've got that full flexibility in your playing whenever you need it. Doom, doom, knock, doom, knock, doom, doom, knock. Nice. From here, we can then use that other hand to place a bit more emphasis on that heartbeat pulse. So I'm playing the first note in front of me. I'm mostly playing it at the same time as the ding. Right? Doom, 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 doom. But I can also play it in between a little bit, just on a quieter dynamic level. Apologies for the motorbike. And you can see here that with this foundation, I'm then starting to move around a little bit with this free hand. We call this the autopilot technique. One hand is maintaining a simple solid groove throughout, the other hand is free to move around. So now I'm starting to enter in this fourth note here on my instrument. In this case, I'm playing a D chord from Meridian Handpans. I'm playing the fourth note, which is a D. So if we were to put that in a specific spot, we could put one in just before the knock, maybe. 1 and 2. Da na, boom boom, ga ga. Right, just before the knock. a 2 and 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 1 and 2. So now I'm putting in a little bit of melody right at the end of the bar here. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. And a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4. Right? But everything comes back to this main skeleton, this main pulse here. Right? So if you feel a little bit overwhelmed with moving around so much already, then just stick to that main pulse. I have a video that I'll put a link to in the description, all about learning the autopilot technique, how to flow around a bit more freely within a groove, within a rhythm, so that you've got access to these other movements. So I recommend checking that out if you haven't already. But if you're not ready for that stage yet, then all we need is that nice, gentle, solid pulse there. So that's the first rhythm for your meditative healing playing. The other is this. What I'm doing here is, instead of counting to 4, counting to 6. So it's got a bit more of that nice, gentle, lilting feel, rather than a very standard, straight 4/4 feel. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. So my right hand is just playing ding, tack, ding, tack, ding, tack, ding, da, da, tack, da, da, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And at the same time, my left hand is coming up and playing the 6th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that I'm starting to keep those ghost notes on the in-between, just to keep myself in time. But you can also just play without playing those ghost notes. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So now I'm going to introduce a bit more melody here with the left hand. So I'm playing the 6th note and then the 4th note, which is the note directly below it. And I'm playing 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Slow it down. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 6. Dum, 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 dum. Very gentle. And then we put that groove back in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So at some point, these two hands play together at the end of that little melody. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And of course, once you've nailed that, you can move it around. Keeping that right hand on autopilot. Just playing 2 notes next to each other. And sometimes times. You can play a couple of extra notes at the end of the bar. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 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 there is the second of your two very meditative rhythmic flows there. So take that slow. Yeah, definitely check out the autopilot tutorial. That's going to help you gain that independence so that you can play this a little bit more freely, and then come back to this video and pick up those little rhythms again.